Welcome back, everyone, to the Bears Trouble Plays YouTube channel. Today is Friday. It's March 7th. I'm back bringing us more games for college basketball on a Friday night. Before that, Thursday plays. Michigan State kind of getting embarrassed, down by 10 right now in the second half. They were down by 14 early in that first half, cut it to 7 at the half. Now it's 47-37 in favor of Iowa. They're just making shots. Michigan State's not making shots, and Michigan State's playing decent defense, but the Hawkeyes are making shots. So hopefully that does stop. I've seen it multiple times this season where the Hawkeyes just get cold and they lose by 20 points. So hopefully that does happen. And this one, we have Queens plus 9.5. They are up by 1 with one possession out of second half, 35-34 in favor of Queens. Hopefully they hold on there. Atkins having a horrible night from the field. I think he started 0 for 6. Not sure where his points are at now. I couldn't find Nick Graves anywhere. Charlotte going up against North Texas. Tried PrizePicks, tried DraftKings, tried FanDuel. I didn't see it anywhere. If you got it somewhere, let me know. But for right now, it's going to be a void. That game doesn't start till, I guess it just started probably 14 minutes ago. So if you found it somewhere, let me know. I couldn't find it anywhere. I saw North Texas props. I just didn't find any Charlotte props anywhere. So 3 active plays tonight. Hopefully Michigan State picks it up, and hopefully Queens can cover the spread going up against Lipscomb. Last time in the second half, Lipscomb dominated by 20-plus points. So hopefully that does not happen in this one. But let's take a look at the plays for tomorrow. Purdue going up against Illinois. I'm going to stand on the hill that I've had all season long. Purdue's not a good team. Purdue's not a good team. Purdue's not a good team. They lost 4 consecutive. Michigan, Wisconsin, Michigan State, Indiana, and Indiana. They went on a 28-3 run, Indiana did, out of the first half into the second half. Since then, Purdue has beat UCLA by 10 and Rutgers by 100. It was really 29, but they dominated Rutgers in that game. The UCLA game was pretty close. Purdue pulled away in the last 2 minutes. This Illinois team, people have been on and off them all season long. They went through a really rough patch, missing a lot of shots, had a lot of injuries, had a lot of illness running around Illinois' campus for some reason. Michigan State lost, Wisconsin lost, Duke lost. Those are all 3 top 10 teams at the time they played. They've bounced back since, beating the Hawkeyes by 20, beating Michigan by 20. That was one of the best games Illinois has played all season long. They're going to dominate Purdue in this game. I think Illinois is a pretty good team. If they shoot 34% from the outside, I think they're undefeated on the season. This is a team that is very streaky. They are not a good shooting team from the outside. They get a lot of their points from the inside. They need to find a way to knock down some threes in this game. I think they're going to dominate, though, at home going up against Purdue. The spread is not out yet. I have no idea why. I made this graphic at 6. It still wasn't out by 6:30. No idea what the graphic's doing or what the book's doing on this spread. But I can't imagine Illinois is more than like a 4 or 5 point favorite. I don't think we have to worry about the 4 or 5 points. I don't think we have to worry about the money line. I think Illinois wins this one by double digits. I will stand on my hill that Purdue is not a good team. I think Illinois, if they get hot, they can cause a lot of problems in March Madness. I'm going to take Illinois in this game against the spread as the first play of the day. For the next play, we're going to go with Dayton against VCU. I'm almost positive I took Dayton the first time these two teams played. They lost 73-68. VCU was on the road in that one. They're going to be at home in this one. I don't know what the problem is with Dayton. I mean, they are one of the better teams in their A10 this season, but VCU has been a wagon. I think they only have 4 or 5 losses on. Let's see the VCU record. They have 5 losses on the season. They're 15-2 in conference. They're going to win this game by double-digit points once again. The first game going up against Dayton, they didn't shoot well. Dayton also didn't shoot well. Dayton had 1 million turnovers. VCU had 1 million turnovers. It was a sloppy game. I was thinking it might go to overtime, and then VCU in the final 6 minutes of that game, the first time these teams met, held Dayton to 2 points from 6 minutes until 1 minute left in the game. VCU on a 12-2 run to end the game. That's going to be the difference once again in this one. This is going to be a close game the entire way through. Maybe we even get overtime. Whenever these two teams play, feels like overtime is always on the books. But I think VCU at the end of the game, final 4 minutes, will go on another 12-2 run. Dayton will have no answer. The VCU Rams, they are very aggressive on the defensive side as well. I'm going to take them against the spread in this game. We could see this one 5.5, 4.5, somewhere around there for VCU. I will lay the points with the Rams as the final game pick of the day. Let's go to the player props for tomorrow. A couple guys I haven't talked about yet this season. I'm going to go Kylan Boswell of Illinois to go over his total points going up against Purdue. I do think Purdue is a little bit vulnerable. They haven't been playing the best basketball at the end of the season. You want to catch Purdue at the middle of the season. That's probably when they were playing the best. But they had that 4-game losing streak. They beat UCLA by 10, but really it was like 4 with a couple free throws late in the game. And then they stomped on the last opponent against Rutgers, but that's not a very good team at all. Even though they have 2 of the best NBA prospects, it would make no sense whatsoever. But we're going with Boswell in this one for Illinois. He was on the bench for a little bit. Started for a little bit, now in the starting rotation. He's been very aggressive for Illinois, and he's been one of the reasons they've gone on back-to-back winning streaks, or back-to-back wins, going up against the Hawkeyes and Michigan. 15 points against Iowa, 17 points against Michigan, shot 12-plus times in both games. Once again, not a very good three-point shooter. The entire Illinois team is not a very good three-point shooter, but he's playing heavy minutes. He's only went off the floor for 7 minutes over the last 2 games, and he's been very aggressive getting himself to the rim, getting himself to the free throw line. I'm going to take the over total points in this one going up against Purdue. Probably 11.5. He's only averaging 11.3 on the season, so 11.5 as the first play of the day. And for the last play of the night, we're going to go with Tyson DeGenhart of Boise State to go over his total points going up against Colorado State. The Mountain West, they've got some good teams. These are two of the best teams in the conference this year, Boise State and Colorado State. Boise State has it wrapped up, New Mexico has it wrapped up, I believe. Boise State, if they win this game, might have a shot at a tie or half of the title. I could be wrong with that. I think New Mexico might have it wrapped up altogether. But we're going with this guy over his total points, 17.9 points on the season. He is an elite scorer for Boise State, been there all 4 years. He's gotten better and better each year. Senior this year, 22 minutes going up against Air Force in the last game, which is why his numbers are a little bit down. Only scored 11 points. They beat them by 30 points in that one. But looking at his numbers over the last several games, 22, 17, 32, 14, 21, then 11 against Air Force. He is a certified scorer for the Broncos, and I think he will dominate Utah State in this one Colorado State in this one, because he's already dominated Colorado State this season. 10 of 11 from the field, 39 minutes against Colorado State the first time, 27 points, and he is very aggressive getting himself to the free throw line. We got 2 guys who I think could get a lot of points at the free throw line in this game. Going to go with Tyson over the total points as the final play of the day. Let's go take a look at that recap graphic for the college basketball side. We are going to go with Illinois against the spread, probably 4.5, 5.5, somewhere around there for the Fighting Illini. VCU, same kind of thing against Dayton, -4.5, -5.5. I don't know why the lines aren't out yet. Kind of frustrating, but it's okay. 4.5, 5.5 for VCU as well. Kylan Boswell over the total points, and then Tyson over his total points going up against Colorado State as the final play of the day. Guys, it's going to do it for these NCAA basketball picks and props for Friday, March 7th slated games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please drop like this video and subscribe channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching.